Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Prokup for Helmet Hair magazine. Ordinarily I write about really lighthearted things like crashing a motorcycle or spending a couple days on a scooter with an ex-boyfriend. But today I want to talk about something a little more serious, which is donating some of your time and a lot of your heart to being an inspiration for kids. A friend of mine teaches 4th grade at Eastman Ave Elementary School in East LA. And she was looking for people to participate in their career day. I have never done a career day. I thought it sounded like a lot of fun, and I have a pretty cool job, so I volunteered. So I made a little PowerPoint presentation, and I gathered up some stuff to give away. When I got to the school, I was really nervous, and I have no idea why. I've done presentations in front of hundreds of people, but the thought of being up in front of these kids, terrified me. I gave the kids the story of my life in a super quick nutshell. I knew most of them probably hadn't been outside of LA much, so I told them a little bit about where I grew up, which was on the other side of the country, where I went to school, and how I started working, which initially was in the sciences. I told them about dropping out of grad school and moving to New York City, where I wanted to follow my lifelong dream of being a writer. That's also where I fulfilled another dream of becoming a motorcyclist, and I talked about how the two kind of went hand in hand. I told the kids about how I learned to ride, got a job at a science magazine, and then got into the motorcycle magazines, and how all of that led to my moving out to California for my current job. I told them some of the cool and kind of crazy things I do here at the Motorcycle Industry Council in Rakamoto. And at the end of it all, after looking at my life in this nutshell and thinking about how I got to where I am, I was inspired to send forth this message to the kids, which was, figure out what it is you really love to do. You'll probably do it well, and the money will follow. The kids were actually listening, and they laughed at all the right parts, and they made me feel like I had a story worth telling. When I was done, they asked a ton of questions, and I was amazed at how smart and perceptive and incredibly funny these kids were. So I did a little quiz at the end, and I had a bunch of giveaway prizes, and the kids seemed pretty excited, and they seemed to be having a good time. But I think of all of us in the room, I was probably the most excited person. I felt like $1,000,000. Afterwards, they wrote me a bunch of letters to say thank you. So I'll show you a few of them.
It reads, down your way to kill my friends. Watch the points begin to see. Dirty shirts, hiding sleeves and hearts, phrases missing every mark to the pictures not of body parts, and smiles of those are modern. I know one to inspire, no words to digress. Raise your fists up high, you've really made a mess. Fossils pointing fingers, crying out, I told you so. In the self-aborted orphans, now cursed to leave the show in there. Ditch their words,